ho. Zach Taylor has got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Zach Taylor has got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Zach Taylor has got to go. Hey, hey.
Joe Flacco?
Everybody's been asking me, where's Flacco? Where's Flacco? Where's Flacco? Well, apparently, y'all don't know the cheese man.
So, Joe Flacco is now a Cincinnati Bengal. He isn't the perfect fit for Cincinnati, but who knows? The Cleveland Browns will be receiving a 5th round 2026 draft pick, and in return, the Cincinnati Bengals will be receiving Joe Flacco as well as a 6th round 2026 draft pick. So overall, in my opinion, we didn't really lose a lot from this, and we got a new quarterback. This will at least definitely help our depth at the quarterback position. He did step up in Cleveland at the end of the 2023 season to make a solid push for the playoffs.
Looking like f***ing vintage Joe Flacco.
So far this season, though, Flacco has been quite terrible. He will be behind one of the worst offensive lines in the league, and I'm afraid for his old bones, but who knows? It at least gives me a little bit of hope for the rest of the season. Now, on to the recap.
And Flacco heaves it down the field, open as Jones catches it on his back.
The beatings will continue until morale improves. That's what I titled last week's video, and much like last week, nothing's changed. Not much, at least. Not until the 4th quarter, when Jamar showed off a little bit of what the Triple Crown receiver is made of. But when you're doing it to cut to a 2-score lead deep in the 4th, is it really that big of a deal? Jamar destroyed the defender on him. I liked that a lot. You know what else I liked? Andrei Iosivas. Iosivas is in his 3rd year in the NFL. We picked him up in the 6th round after leading the Ivy League in receptions, receiving yards, and touchdown catches in 2022. He absolutely mossed nerds out there. His rookie season was pretty quiet. He was 8th in receiving on the team while being sat behind Tyler Boyd and Trenton Irwin. That was until last year when he was moved up to the 3rd receiving option. And being able to stick out there alongside Jamar Chase and T. Higgins is impressive. He was 4th in receiving yardage last year under the aforementioned receivers and 7-year veteran Mike Gesicki. This week's game was easily Andrei's biggest and best so far this season. He's been targeted a total of 6 times all season long, with only 2 of those balls actually getting to him. This week, bringing in 5 of 7 targets, one of which was a 30-yard bomb, was easily his best of the season. 82 yards is worth cheering on for Andrei. You're doing well, and I hope you keep it up and we keep you here because he has speed and physicality. When Joe is on the field with him, he absolutely balls out. Speaking of balling out, the Lions did so all over us. I expected it to be bad, but I think the saddest loss was that this game was supposed to be Stripes in the jungle, but turned into the Lions being the Kings. While we did keep up with them on yards, we couldn't keep up with them in points. Goff was giving a clinic, and David Montgomery was learning. This was the first touchdown thrown by a running back I've seen since Derrick Henry threw one at us a couple of years ago. That was bad enough, but the Lions' offense just steamrolled us for the most part. Believe it or not, I was slightly impressed with our defense, forcing Detroit to punt 5 times. They actually punted 1 more time than us.
The Bengals' defense took a step today.
Too bad we had 3 more interceptions and a safety to boot. I'm not going to keep beating this dead horse, but Jake Brown shouldn't have started this week and shouldn't start next week. Zach Taylor should be fired, blah, blah, blah. Alright, what's up next week? So the Packers are coming off a bye week, and we are headed up to Green Bay to try and get back over 500. Feels just like the uphill battle last season was, but with way less hope. Joe Burrow should be given the MVP for last season retroactively after seeing how the team has been so far this year. Well, week 6 is looking a lot like this week. We've lost Green Bay twice in the regular season since 2013. They are undefeated at home so far this season. They're top 10 in points per game, while we are the bottom of the barrel in points allowed. No reason to expect anything less than a 2-score loss. Why do the Ravens have to be bad this year too? I guess we can both wallow in our self-pity together, but this just sucks for the league. At least the Bucs are looking like legit contenders in the NFC, as old teammates Baker Mayfield and Sam Darnold sling it out over Seattle. Philly gets their first loss of the season, while the Saints get their first win. Rico Dowdle put up 206 yards on the ground, and Cam Ward got his first win in the NFL. Maybe we can still beat Arizona at the end of the season after all. Having to play the Lions and Bulldogs on the same week is borderline fan abuse. I can't believe Mark Stoops did this. It's gross how more comedically bad Kentucky is than the Bengals. This week, it was revealed that Mark Stoops came to the athletic director for UK last season after we lost to Tennessee and said he wanted out and was willing to negotiate a contract buyout. Stoops denied the story, flat out.
An exit last year. Is there any truth to that?
I mean, I hate to give anything like that legs. There's zero.
And here at Big Lex, we cannot confirm if he did or did not go to the AD and ask for that. What I can say for certain is since that conversation did or didn't happen, we've only had 3 wins. 2 of those against the MAC and 1 of those against FBS Murray State Racers. This program won't progress until Stoops finds out how to adjust to modern college football culture or finds another school to coach at. Thank you all so very much for watching. If you liked this video, drop a like below. If you disagree with something I said, leave a comment. And if you want to see more videos like this, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next week.